Yo, what's going on, everybody? What is going on? Sorry about the pop-up quick stream. We had a lot of stuff actually develop over the past few hours, and I felt that it was appropriate to go live out of no place. If you guys are new to the channel, though, my name is Tank. Usually I'm partnered by my partners. He's actually celebrating his birthday that recently just happened. So Nick is not with us today, but a lot of things are actually happening right now. So I felt the need to actually go live and talk to you guys about a few things. This is the IBC Gang YouTube channel. Obviously, we cover a lot of things that are happening in the Cosmos ecosystem, but we also talk about what's happening in the crypto space and the things that are actually affecting our traditional market as well as this market. So we're going to jump on into that today for this afternoon stream. I usually don't stream this time, but guys, like I've been saying, there's a lot of things actually happening and we need to talk about it. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, do me a huge favor. If you guys are new here, do me a huge favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. I didn't even put out a tweet. So if you guys would even put out a tweet, let people know that we're actually live. They need to be aware of what's actually happening right now in the markets. I've been kind of warning you guys for some time now. And unfortunately, even though I was trying to be very, very hopeful and optimistic, it does look like the possibility of what I've been warning you guys about does look like it might actually take place over the next couple of weeks or so, or could happen even faster than that. But I do want to put this out sooner rather than later and kind of be proactive instead of reactive. I think that's what saves a lot of people. So I want to put out this information and just talk to you guys really quickly this afternoon about what's going on. Give me an actual second. Actually, I'm going to tweet this out real quick and let everybody know that we are actually live. I need to do that. Right now, I'm going to do something really easy, though, because I don't have the time to do this. I'm just going to tell people that we're live, though, and modify my old tweet. I know I'm cheating. Guys. Let me copy paste this real quick, guys. How's you guys this evening doing? I hope you guys are all doing well, regardless that we're seeing a whole bunch of red. I hope you guys are all doing really, really well. If you guys would go out and retweet this tweet, I'll share it with you guys. I'm honest, guys. I'm trying to save as many people as I possibly can, get you guys on lifeboats if we possibly can. If you guys would retweet that tweet, let everybody else know that we're live right now, because we got a lot of important stuff that we need to talk about that could make or break you depending on where you are in the markets right now, guys. So I'm going to give you guys a couple seconds. Like the video, subscribe, get that retweet out, or like it if you guys would. It really does help. What's up, Bren? What's up, Dave? Bren, again, I don't know if you're busy, but if you want, obviously you're more than welcome to always stop in the Discord and the live stream. Crypto Maniac, what's going on? Truth, what's going on? Dave, what's up, everybody? Mr. Cascade, Frack. Thanks, Babs. Good to see everybody, guys. Yeah, also hit that bell. I never say that, guys. Thank you so much, Babs. I need to say that. If you guys would hit that bell notification, it does let you guys know when we do have pop-up live streams. I don't usually go live at this time, like I said, but it is what it is, and it does help you guys out to hear this stuff when it does break or when we do go live, at some random time. So do me a favor, also hit that live bell, and also you'll be doing yourself a favor by doing so. Miners, no, I don't think it's minor selling. I mean, it could be a little bit of minor selling, but it's really, it's got, in my mind, I got three different things I don't want to talk to you guys about on why we're actually seeing so much drama. Excuse me, I got my phone going on right now. Look, the one time I wear my watch and it's just going crazy. This is why I don't wear watches, like all these techie watches. They start beeping and bopping and booping. I don't know what to do with myself. Right now, guys, let me go ahead and clear this up for you guys real quickly. We're trading for under now $40,000 for the Bitcoin price. Again, we're looking at the daily time frame. We're using Market Cipher as our primary oscillator and indicator tool of choice. We're going to go on over some of these assets real quickly. Then I'm going to tell you guys what I think is actually happening and what I know we're actually dealing with right now, just so that you guys are better prepared going forward. And I'll give you guys, again, if you guys don't watch my early morning streams, I'll give you guys my, where I'm looking at on the charts as far as, where we should be expecting a flooring position going forward. Nobody knows the absolute bottoms. Nobody knows the absolute tops, but I'm going to give you guys a really good math-based estimate or guesstimate on where that might possibly be if we do keep selling, this selling pressure come on in, which I do think is going to happen, guys. I can't stress it enough, guys. I'm not trying to be all doom and gloom, but these are the stuff that I'll try to prepare you guys about. So we had to have a pop-up stream, and we're going to get into talking about it right now. So right now, guys, we're trading underneath $40,000. We're trading at 39,452. Market Cipher B, the lower section of the charts that houses the momentum waves and the RSIs, clearly showing us with the RSIs that we are on a slippery slide to the downside. Not even trying to over-exaggerate that, guys, but on the daily time frame, this is pointing right back down. We've come back down past the 60 line here, which is this line on Market Cipher B. Usually when that happens, guys, that means we're going to have a lot more room to the downside, probably getting all the way down to where we were before, around that 27, 28 range right here on the charts. If you guys can see that right there, it's that, which way am I pointing? That section, whatever, which way on the charts you see where I marked. That's where we're probably going to be maybe seeing a little bit of slowdown happen, but I do think that we're going to reach down there quite easily, and that is just basically where we were in the past, guys. You can see that right here with the RSIs is probably where we're going to get a little bit of resistance for this downward selling pressure, maybe a little bit of a bounce, but I honestly do think that more than likely we will probably keep going down below that, maybe even getting down to a flooring position like we saw down here, all the way down to about 5 or 10 on the charts, guys, for the RSIs. That is a more than likely possibility, and I've been preparing you guys for that move down for some time now. If you guys watch my early streams, you guys know that I've been calling for those moments, telling you guys don't be the relief in the rally. I've been telling you guys not to do that. Hopefully you guys did take profits if you guys couldn't help yourselves and got in. I always tell you guys to be active profit takers. So hopefully you guys were able to actually put a stop loss in, take profits before the reversal actually happened. Unfortunately, guys, that is exactly what happened. We came up, the relief actually was met, and now we're coming back down, guys. I was very, very, very suspicious about that movement to the upside. I didn't know. Matter of fact, I said a million times that I thought that it looked suspicious as far as the momentum to the upside, and I thought that it was a relief on the rally. I've been trying to call it out to you guys. Hopefully you guys were taking profits and or being cautious like myself and not trying to front run that momentum. We are coming back down though. That's what I'm seeing with the RSIs. Now the momentum waves, obviously you can see right here, this green momentum wave right here, obviously rounding and sliding all the way back down. It does look like we're probably going to be doing something like this. I don't know if you guys can see that with my big fat head. You see how this is sliding back in. Now I will admit though, this was a lot lighter or transparent than this wave. And so we might actually see a little bit less slippering and sliding than we did right here. But all in all, I do think with this angle on the momentum wave that we will more than likely just come on down pretty well. As you guys can see here, we're now printing an anchor down to the bottom side of the charts. We are already down here roughly about 40 on that anchor wave. The anchor waves usually start telling us that exhaustion will start settling in once we cross this 60 line right here on Market Cipher B. That is usually a good indicator with Market Cipher that we will start seeing exhaustion start happening for the selling pressure. Again, it's pretty much the same thing in reverse, but since we're coming to the downside, we're going to stay focused on the downside. Sorry guys, I'm trying to speak quickly because I need to get this information out to you guys, but we're just going to stay focused on what's happening down here instead of making these mountain ranges up here. So right now we are already coming back down, like I said, to about that 40 range on Market Cipher with this anchor wave to the downside. We call it an anchor because it anchors itself down here past the 60 line usually. And again, we call these mountain ranges because obviously they look like mountains in the range. Again, as you can see with previous price action all through here, recent price action to the downside with these big anchor waves usually brings us down close to that 60 line or well below it like we did right here. If we do get below the 60 line, guys, we could literally move, let me see here, roundabout, we could literally move about 46% below that 60 line, which would again bring us all the way down to 87. If you guys get 87 or 90 on that anchor wave, that means it's touching the freaking bottom. So that's when you guys really want to start paying attention to actual possibilities of getting in on a flooring position. Not telling you guys what to do, but I'm letting you guys know just by anchor waves on Market Cipher. If you guys get really, really low with those readings, again, that reading is over here on this section of the charts, guys. As you can see, if we get really, really low, anywhere below that 60, especially if you get to that 70 or 80 range like we did right here, that is pretty much a good place to maybe start really actively starting to DCA on your favorite asset. Of course, we're looking at Bitcoin, so it is what it is, guys. But I'm letting you guys know the momentum and everything looks like right now with Market Cipher B that it does just signal to me that we will probably come back down there. If we don't, great, okay. fantastic, but worst case scenario is what I always want to prep you guys for. And even with that, I want to show you guys, if we zoom in on the chart, you can see quite simply down here with this bar, green being positive money flow, red being negative money flow. We are now on the daily back into the negative money flow. That means we have more negative selling pressure than positive buying pressure in on Bitcoin's daily time frame. Now we can go ahead and look at the 1 hour. I don't normally like to do that, but as you guys can see, we are clearly down here, still in a negative money flow. We went back and forth trying to hold into that positive money flow, but we are now into that red money flow. You can see it clearly red right here. On this momentum wave right here is the wave I'm talking about, negative money flow. And obviously, again, really simply, you can see it down here as well. So we are in the negative. It does look like the RSIs right here are kind of flattening out, trying to find a bottom. It's trying to hold on to that 39, maybe even $38,000 price point for Bitcoin. But yeah, again, I just, it doesn't look all too good, especially when you go over here and take a look at Market Cipher A, which is the top section of the charts. Remind you, we switched on over to the 1 hour time frame with the candles. Right now, guys, it does look like we have some strong wicks on the bottom of these candles. So there is some, there's some support. There's some buying pressure coming on in. But as you can see, each hour that ticks on through, we just keep making that low. We keep making that low. Now, we're just recently, over the past 3 hours, we saw some really good support anywhere between that low 39 to where we are right now, which is mid $39,000 price point. The real question, though, is does it hold up? Now, I've been showing you guys in the morning streams for some time now. Let me go back to the daily, that this is right here, this box area is been where I've basically been telling everybody our bear zone is at, or a bear market, whatever you want to call it. So we're coming right back into our middle box section. Of course, this was anywhere in between here, telling people a long time ago, if you wanted to start, maybe start DCAing, because I thought that this was basically our bear market. We've been basically just going sideways in this big box right here. Then I got really specific a long time ago and showing people this inner box right here is where I thought a good first DCA would be. Again, guys, DCAing is not about catching the absolute bottoms and or tops. You don't know where that's at. It's a way to dollar cost and lower your entry if you are wrong. And most of the time we're wrong because we're not fortune tellers. We're not gypsies or anything like that. We don't know where these zones are. So that's just a good way to go about doing things. I told everybody before, this is a good section to start DCAing. We're coming right now back into that box. In fact, we threaded into that with this big wick on the daily. You can see it right there. And actually, if we're zooming in, we're actually in that box again, guys. So we could do exactly what we did in the past right here and come back into the box. Admittingly, I have to actually pull this out and extend it a little bit further. It's been a while, so I have to extend it a little bit more. But all in all, guys, we could still do that and stay within this wedge pattern that I've been showing you guys, and still just kind of ping pong between support and or resistance, kind of working our way through this wedge pattern. Even that, I actually have to extend out a bit more. Let me see if I can do that here on the stream. Hate doing it on the stream because I always feel so pressured. But we can just do that a bit. Oops, dang it. Dang it. We can do that just a bit more over here, guys, and just kind of really play out this support and or resistance. Excuse me, that's my Apple Watch going off. Just kind of doing something like this, kind of staying within that $38,000 to $42,000 price point before eventually figuring out what we ultimately want to do. Now, if we actually keep getting some real trauma coming in on the market, we could actually break down quite well. And you guys know how we actually measure the move from these wedge patterns. What you do is basically measure the move from the opening of the wedge pattern. Again, I've been having this here for about a week now, a little over a week actually, because I've been telling you guys that I didn't buy in to that move to the upside, so I didn't move it up there, and I wasn't saying, that we're going to be breaking down, but the way that you measure it is from the opening. And so if we do break down, if we come down about here somewhere, we can move all the way back down to $28,000 to $30,000. I know nobody wants to hear that, but honestly, guys, that is the truth. We can move down there. If we do get a reversal, if this is just a big fake out, if things actually turn around and it's all rainbows and we get Care Bears coming out here with their Care Bear stairs and things start going back to the upside, we can literally reverse it and come back up here anywhere from where that does happen with the reversal. I'm not going to say from the top of the resistance, but like if it does just reverse, we can come all the way back up to the $55,000 price point, which would be great. But I honestly don't think that that's more than likely it's going to happen. I'm more of the worst case scenario prepper. I'm a doomsday prepper. It's always helped me out. It's always done me really, really well. You know, I do miss out on a little bit of percentages every once in a while just for being a little bit, you know, caution and kind of a doomsday prepper, but I'd rather miss out on a couple percentages to the upside than get wrecked totally trying to front run the train, guys. Don't do that, in my opinion. That's not financial advice. It's just, you know, cosmonaut to cosmonaut, trader to trader, person to person. I want you guys to all do well. Don't try to front run things. Let the market tell you what it wants to do fully, and then it's on you to actually make your decision then. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm seeing right now. I want to see right now, before I put this marker anywhere, how this actually plays out in this wedge pattern. But we have a lot of things actually going on now. Just to kind of cement what I'm talking about this going down to the $28,000 to $30,000 price point, let me bring you guys up for everybody that's new here to one other chart that I've been showing a lot of people. Now, this is just my own personal strategy that I use. It's called the 200 break strategy. Now, what I've been measuring on all of my assets, well, the majority of my assets when I can, is when price action breaks through the 200 SMA, which is this yellow line right here, when it breaks through like it did right here, and the 200 SMA does not hold up as support anymore for price action, how far down is the average in the past for price action for this asset to start seeing a flooring or, you know, bottoming position on the charts? Now, through price action in the past, and I went all the way back as far as I could, and I measured out every single one of these moves below the 200 SMA. Once the 200 SMA doesn't hold up as support, we saw that it actually can give us a total of about 36.45%. That is the average move below the 200 SMA once the 200 SMA doesn't hold up. Guys, so far we got rejected off that 200 SMA. We had that broke right here. And if we measure it out, it brings us straight down to that $30,000 price point. This yellow line on the mark, guys, that is where we should start looking to seriously start deploying capital if we are long-term bullish on Bitcoin and you guys want to start DCAing into this asset. Now, I'm not telling you guys that's the absolute floor. Like I've said many, many times before, we can come down here, look at it and be on our way, or we can come all the way down there, bounce off it, be on our way, or we could thread through it and kind of do our thing like this and then be on our way. That's just an average based on price action in the past of, you know, the average move down below the 200 SMA. So I do want to throw that out there again, guys. We are below the 200 SMA. We are below the 50 SMA. This is actual math from previous price action in the past. If things don't necessarily repeat themselves but rhyme, you guys should be looking at that as a good level of maybe not support, but maybe a good level of a rounding bottoming area to start deploying a DCA strategy. Again, guys, I'm not telling you guys what to do with your money. You do you. I'm just showing you guys math. I'm just showing you guys averages. Averages don't lie. Math don't lie as long as you guys are applying it correctly. But that's what I'm seeing right now on the chart. Guys, it just kind of goes in with previous support in the past. And again, just kind of goes together with what we were just talking about on this other chart right here for Bitcoin, you know, with the measured move from that triangle pattern. Again, guys, I have DCA strategies. I DCA in fours. I do feeler buys. The first buy is just like, you know, just something because I got to satisfy my appetite to get in, and then my second buy reinforces that first buy, and then my next two buys always reinforce my initial buys by having more positions or more capital to back up those initial buys. So every buy going down, guys, in my humble opinion, should be backing up your initial buys with at least the same amount or preferably more when you actually are executing those third and fourth buys on the way down. That way, if you guys are absolutely wrong, just like I said, nobody knows where the bottom is. And if it does just keep going, our initial DCA will actually bring us, or I should say, our DCA strategy will bring our initial entry point a lot lower than just doing 25%, 25%, 25%, 25% with the same amount of money on each single buy. If we do what I told you guys to do, our initial buy could bring us all the way down here. So if we had a feeler buy here, second buy here, third buy here, fourth buy here, and it just stops around here, our third or pretty much our total buy would bring us DCAing all the way down to about here. And that'll be a lot more manageable, a lot more sustainable, a lot more realistic for price action and you maintaining your portfolio in the positive going forward. So just something to think about, not financial advice. Just want to get you guys aware of those levels. Again, I want to tell you guys my thoughts on why we're actually dealing with this. If you guys don't know, there's been breaking news now, not totally confirmed, but I want to let you guys know that apparently the conflict is taking an extra turn again, all of it's already BS. All of it, is just sad and I'll just say pathetic, in my opinion. I don't think war is ever the answer. I think peaceful resolution should always be, the way to hopefully find a resolution. But that's just me. I don't run the worlds or nothing like that, but I just think it's sad, right? Well, come out that there are talks now that they're using chemical warfare, which sounds crazy, right? But there's actual legit like rules in war that everybody around the world has agreed upon, and chemical warfare is a war crime. That is not going to be tolerated by every country in the world, whether they condemn it, whether they put sanctions, whether they do whatever they want to do for it. But if they are doing that, we've already had talks here in where I live and also with NATO. There's riding a very, very slippery slope, and that is something of concern. The market could actually be responding to that in kind, preparing. If we've already seen precious metals, oil, things like that being restricted, or the supply shock coming from that area in the world being reduced because of the sanctions, because of the conflict over there. And if this escalates in that kind of way, and that actually is true, then we could actually see a lot more worse things, in the works for us going forward. Now we're going to respond. I mean, the world will respond if it is true. And I'm not fudding anything because I don't know. It's not confirmed yet. This is something I just heard not too long ago. If that is confirmed, I'm telling you guys right now, it can get a whole lot worse. There's already shipping supply demands. There's already fulfillment deficits and orders not being fulfilled across the world. And we're also already dealing with hyperinflation here. Matter of fact, going to my next point, because that's a great segue into my next point. So tomorrow we're going to get another CPI report, which I suspect that they're going to be telling us it's somewhere in the 8. Yes, it has been rising still, even with the Fed trying to do what they need to do, by raising interest rates, by, slowing things down. It's still rising. They are not doing anything to kind of really combat the ever-going inflation that we're actually facing, not just in the States, but across the world. And they're going to address that again. Excuse me. Give me 1 second. I'm dying over here. I'm talking too much. But they're going to address that tomorrow again with the report. Now, again, if you guys know anything about the CPI, it's kind of jaded. They just do what they want to do to fit their narrative. The real numbers are well in the double digits. I need another drink of water. Apparently it's not doing me very well. But yeah, guys, really, it's really more in the double digit range. And to be honest with you, the feds are going to they've already said they're going to do it. And regardless if I think that they actually can get a handle on things, they're going to get a lot more aggressive now that they see clearly that their actions that they've taken so far are really not doing anything. The market's basically been ignoring all of it, to be honest with you. I don't know what that's worth. I just, I don't doubt the feds on doing stupid stuff. So be ready for that, compiled on top of what's happening, with the conflict, also with our ever going shortage and supply demand that we're actually having right now. And again, if you guys don't know, if you guys haven't seen before, war brings, some capitulation in the market. It brings some selling off, man. People are going to protect themselves. And if that actually escalates even further to where it's not just, I don't want to say a zoned area of conflict, but now everybody's involved. It's going to get a lot worse. So this could be, I don't want to say it's retail investors, but this could be institutional money, just protecting themselves, taking things off the table, being more risk off than risk on, even though a lot of things in the Bitcoin and the crypto market right now are super, super bullish. It could just be that, that little bit of prep in order to protect themselves before the big adoption actually happens. I do think, with all of that being said, I do think, guys, just like I said this morning, that what we're going through right now is more of a positioning market than a bear market or crab market or bull market. I think everything is just being positioned for these world leaders, these market influencers, the real money in the market, the people that actually make the decisions, Grayscale, BlackRock, all them people. I think they're just positioning themselves before, the real mass adoption actually is allowed to happen. So that's what I think is actually happening on top of things. So I'm still still long-term bullish, but I do want to let you guys know, if you guys are in there worrying about what's happening and you guys are wondering what's happening, that's what we're dealing with right now. On top of that, I want to show you guys something. We're also dealing with some Hong Kong lockdown, guys. We're like, there's nobody's covering it right now, but what's happening in China, especially in Hong Kong. If you guys don't know how those regions work, I know that like people just assume, right? Like Hong Kong is the same as China, and yes, it is in China, but they govern themselves a lot differently. It's very, very. I don't have the words for it, but it's unique. It's very unique. It's like a hub that kind of just has its own little government within a government kind of thing, but they're still, within China. Anyway, with all that being said, it doesn't really matter. What's happening right now is they are in full lockdown, guys. Like the stuff that we saw in Australia, like we dealt with, not really like we dealt with here in the United States, because luckily we were still able, to do what we want to do. But they are locking people up in their rooms. They are taking kittens, dogs, cats, pets. They're making them throw them in bags onto the streets because there's a shortage of food. Like, it's horrible. It is horrendous, guys. That is my opinion, and I'll just say it right now. Super, super horrible what's going on over there. They are locking them down in the fears of, the virus really taking a stranglehold of that place in China. But it's really, really bad. And if you guys don't know, that is one of the biggest hubs, and like they outsource a lot of products, from all parts of China through there, guys. So when ships are just docked out, like we saw in California before, if they're just docked out and they're not able to come in and they're not, going to work and not shipping stuff out, guys, that is going to be really, really bad for the traditional markets. That's good. What happens when you don't get the supply? We outsource so much stuff in the United States, and we have China ship us so much stuff. If they're not able to work and produce it, let alone ship it and get it on their ships and dock and even put them on their ships, guys, it's going to get bad. So don't just like overlook what's happening in China right now. That has a lot to do with what's actually happening as well. This is the Hong Kong market right here, guys. And as you guys can see, and we're coming right back down again. Don't think that we can't come back down to this range. That's huge for these traditional markets. Really, really huge. Now, I'm not trying to fudge you guys, but we do have more stuff to worry about on top of that. Now, this is just like the ever going bullshit nappity doodle season of whatever we're going through. But we also, again, this could be a little bit, blown up, but we do have this also that we're dealing with. If you guys don't know, there's been a bird flu going around right now that's highly infectious to especially chickens. They just killed a whole bunch of chickens across the country that produce eggs, chicken meat, all that other stuff, guys, produce, stuff that we need. Like, it's just more stuff on more stuff on more stuff that we're dealing with right now. So I do want to let you guys know that we also are dealing with that. If you guys see scarcity with your eggs, your egg whites and just chicken in general, guys, that's what's also happening on top of that. You guys can take a look at all of that stuff yourself. It's just real easy. Google it. And then, it's just a lot, guys. It's just a lot. But yeah, that's what's actually happening right now. Let me go in real quickly and share with you guys my 200 SMA strategy. I know I've said this so many times before, but again, guys, I've been stressing it to the people that watch my stream, that are in the Discord, that follow us on Twitter. There's a reason why I'm saying that. And a lot of people have told me in the past, like, Tank, come on, that 200 SMA strategy, like, it looks like it, it would take an act of God to get there. Really? Because it really don't take much to get back down there, guys. It really don't take much to get back down here at all. All this would mean is from where we're at right now, give or take, for us to move another 20% to get down to that SMA strategy is, guys. We literally just moved down earlier. We just moved in, but what was it, like almost 10% today? So like, I don't know what people, what was it actually today, give or take, it was right there. No, are we in a new one? Yeah, we're in a new one. Don't want it. We're in a new one. This was yesterday. Yeah. Okay. Let me show you guys what we did. Let me zoom in, make sure we get this right. I gotta make this right. This is like, it can happen real fast, Clark, real fast. From the tippity top where we were to the bottom of this wick, guys, that was almost 10%, 8.21% in a day. In a day. All we need to do is go 20% to get down to that line. Guys, that's 2 days. That's 2 days of the same crap that we've been going through. You don't think it can happen? It can happen real fast, Clark. So be ready for that. Be ready for that, guys. Again, if you were looking at that SMA strategy, just to remind you guys again, that's 36.45% total average move down. Once the 200 SMA is broken, that goes back over the past 10 breaks. So I'm not just pulling a rabbit out of my hat and telling you guys, some rippity boo-da hoo-ha. Like really, that's math. That's averages, guys. We can go and do that with ETH. ETH shows us 48.88% after the 200 SMA gets broken, guys. Again, admittingly, I guess you could say that we recaptured that. Not really, though. But that brings us all the way down to 1876. Don't think that can't happen. Do not think that can't happen. Do you guys know who has a whole bunch of ETH? Russia. You know why I'm saying that? I'm not just like throwing that out like a rabbit out of the hat either. Where do you think early on in ETH, where do you think the Vitalik them got a lot of funding from? Where do you think a lot of that ETH went to? Do some homework. Do some homework about that, guys. That could literally happen. Literally happen. Right now, though, we're doing all okay. Guys, we're just still sitting above this upwards trend line, guys, until it breaks, until it's not our friend. It is what it is, guys. But if it does, we could literally come back down there. Again, to get there, guys, all it is from where we are right now, about a 36% move to the downside. Now, I know that's kind of extreme, and you guys might be thinking, there's no way in hell. I'm just letting you guys know that's an average. That is an absolute average. That's not me pulling a rabbit out of my hat. That's what's happened before. So why won't it happen again? If things don't necessarily repeat themselves but rhyme, don't think that it can't. Again, more than likely, though, we will probably just come down there and look at it and then be on our way. We might not even come all the way down here to this previous resistance line that we had. But if we do break this support line right here, we could fall, test it, and then bounce and kind of ping pong off of this, kind of like that. But just worst case scenario, guys, if we come back down here, that's where I'm going to start DCAing again really hard and accumulating a lot more ETH. If you guys want to put in filler buys, again, right here would probably be a good space on the charts. This is previously where we held up. Again, long term, though, if this is not actually the case, because I could be wrong, but I wanted to stress some caution to you guys and let you guys know, if I am wrong, we are still technically, on that uptrend, guys. If you want to count them by the wicks, or if you want to count them by the bodies of the candles right here, there, it is still is a little bit looking bullish. So I just kind of want to let you guys know it is what it is. We're going to move on into Atom. I've been telling y'all it could happen, right? I've been telling y'all it could happen. Average move down below is 34.14. That brings us to about $20.77. We can obviously get there really easily, guys. We are not far away from that right now. That's where I will start DCAing. In fact, I'm DCAing between here because that's just the 200 SMA. The 50 SMA, which is this red line right here, guys, that actually shows us the average move below that is about 38.50. That brings us down to $17.50. So I'm just, because I don't know where the bottom is. I don't know where it's going to stop. I'm just DCAing my first real buy orders right between these two. That's just what I'm doing, not financial advice. Just want to make you guys aware of that. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to join our Discord. Check us out there. I'm always available for anybody's questions. We have a lot of great individuals there that help out, answer questions, and give their thoughts on things as well, guys. Check out the Discord link down below. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't, just message me. We'll try to get to that. Or you can message Nick. Boom. Market going poop. Yeah, market going poo. What's up, Nick? You here?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, man? I missed you so much. I love you long time. I had to have a pop-up stream, man.
What's going on, man?
Had to have a pop-up stream, bro. Had to have a pop-up stream. The market looking poopity poop. Gotta let them know. We're dealing with Hong Kong. We're dealing with chemical weapons, supposedly not verified yet. Yeah. Supposedly it's out there that Russia's, putting out chemical weapons, guys.
On my birthday. Come on.
Not verified. Yeah. How dare you do that on Nick's birthday? Then we got this bird flu going around, getting a shortage of eggs and chickens, killing the chickens. Ooh. Guys, what is up with that, guys? They're like literally, I just want, it's not funny. I'm not making fun of it right now, but fuck, not the animals, guys. Like in China, they are literally telling people because there's a food shortage. I don't know if it's because of a food shortage, but I'm just assuming. I'm Chinese, guys. I am Chinese. Seriously, I'm Chinese. But they're telling them to put their cats and their dogs and their kittens in bags and throw them out in the streets. And then we got
real
birds.
life.
Real life. Go look it up, bro. Look it up. Look it up. Nobody's talking about it, but real life, that's what's happening right now. There's videos out there, guys. There's videos of them doing these things to the dogs and stuff like that. But and then we got these birds dying off, right? Not just chickens, but you know, we need chickens and stuff and eat birds. We got birds dying off, cats, dogs, birds, crypto, stocks, all that stuff, guys. It's coming for everybody. Hide your mama, hide your auntie, hide your dog, hide your cats, all that. So they're coming for all of that. Ain't nobody got time for that. But seriously, guys, take a look at all that. You guys can see top stories. Just Google it. Hong Kong lockdown. They're going gusto, guys. They are. It's sad. It is sad what's going on over there. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff actually happening. You know, we got our CPI coming out tomorrow. So a lot of reasons to really think that this is legit, guys. This is the move that I've been warning you guys. This is what I've been warning you guys about. Now, I could be absolutely wrong. This could be the worst of it right here. Could literally be the worst of it right here. Now, I said, you know, many times before, we could come down here. Again, we're on the Atom chart. Just look at that level and then just be on our way. Or we could come all the way down to there. Or we could wick through that. Or we could even go through those two levels too. But this is a good place to start DCAing, just like I told you guys with Bitcoin in the past. But let me go to ETH, just like I said with ETH. And again, guys, just like I said with Bitcoin as well. Don't be the relief. Don't be the relief, guys. Don't be somebody else's relief. You guys should be the abusers. Abuse these assets. Abuse these positions and these opportunities that you get now. Again, I could be wrong. You might right now 39 under 40,000 might be the play. It might be the play. But if you're fly fishing, I like to call it, if you're just whoop, 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 just putting it in, make sure it's just a little feeler buy, you know. Get in it to win it. Sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit. But if you are, make sure that it's something that, you know, hey, if the birds come and swoop it up, no pun intended because we're talking about birds, so what? It was just crumbs in your pocket anyway. You never know when you're going to be absolutely right. Nobody knows the bottom. Nobody knows the top. If you just feel like you have to satisfy that FOMO crave that you have, do little feeler buys, fly fish, guys. Go out there, put a little feeler. I did it earlier. with Adam, to be honest. I did it earlier, actually twice. People were around. I did it at with Luna at like 85, and I did it with Adam earlier when it was like, gosh, what was it? Like 27, 26, something like that. Like I feel the FOMO to do it right now, guys. I really do, but I'm waiting right now. Because even on Adam, on Market Cipher B, nothing's showing me reversals right now. You know, we're on the daily. RSI is going down. We're back in the negative money flow right here. You know, this momentum wave doesn't look all too great to me. The anchor waves are getting down here. If it comes to the 60 line and we're still around here, sure, I'll start DCAing as well. But right now, man, guys, gotta let y'all know. Actually, let's go check out. Is there anything happening in the castle? It's 7 o'clock. Look, rewards, guys. Let's talk about the castle. At least something. Get your rewards, guys. Something good out of this. You guys going in the dungeons?
Yeah.
Yes, my name is Jeff. I gotta collect all my stuff real quick, guys. How much FOT do you guys make a day? Drinking water like a man. Water's so good for you.
Water's going out of stock, man.
Yeah. Y'all protect your water. Turn it into SFOT. Did you do what we talked about, guys? Are you guys doing what we talked about? Are you guys just running into Juno Swap and taking the easy way out and burning it there? Or are you guys going all the way through and protecting your brother to the left, your sister to the right? Are you guys going through the whole thing and you're swapping SFOT for UST or what? What? Are you guys being good dungeon raiders? I'm going to do this for you this time. I'm going to do this for you. Usually I would just go straight into Juno Swap because I'm lazy like that. But I'm going to try it out. Yay, happy hands. 1 FOT today. 14 FOT today. 12 FOT today. Nice, guys. Get that money. Get that money. Get it. Good. Nick, how much FOT you got today?
72.
Make us feel like small fries. I can't get in, guys. I can't get in the castle. abort. The castle doors they're not open, or the dungeon. I appreciate you, mens. I appreciate you guys. Like, seriously, I don't know. Again, it's not financial advice. This is just the same old stuff that I share each and every morning when we go live at 9:15 Central Standard Time. But I've been trying to tell you guys, it's real out here in the hood, guys. It is so real. Oh, look at me. I only got 50. I feel like such a small fry compared to you. Stop it, Nick. You make me feel so bad. You didn't put in anything extra. You sure? I feel like you did extra.
Maybe it did a little bit.
Oh, you. Oh.
I can't remember, though. I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of blurriness.
555, guys, right now. Let's just swap it on over. We got 50.47 FOT. We're burning it all to BFOT right now. What we need to do is go into GFOT. Yes, guys, I'm going to take the high road, not like you guys, and do it this way. Hold on one second. Come in. Hello, son. You guys want to meet my son real quick? Hey, I'm live right now. You want to tell everybody how much you love Bitcoin?
I love it so much.
Okay, beat it. Get out of here. Stop. This is my oldest son. Get out of here, boy. Get out of here, boy. Go, shut the door. Beat it.
Oh, I'll beat Lewis.
He calls me Lewis for some reason. I have no idea why he calls me Lewis. Anyway, moving on, guys. See, like, I'm a real dude. Anyway, so I'm going to do this for science. I usually go and just run straight to Juno Swap. I'm going to do this for science, Nick. We're going to burn all of this. We're not going to save a single one. We're not going to burn it at all. Burn it all of it into GFOT. Because this is the way we should be doing it. This is the way we should be doing it, guys. We should be doing it this way, right? If we want to protect the BFOT price, if we want to protect our brothers and sisters to the left and to the right, in the dungeon, we got to go straight into, so we go there, right? And then they're saying, take your GFOT, boom, get some SFOT, boom. All right, bada bing, bada boom. And then we can go down here. So this is a lot of steps. But if you guys want to, you guys want to do that, we'll go here, and we're gonna recognize 595 in UST today. Total profits. We're just going straight 100% today, because guys, when things look
how much are you taking?
All of it, bro.
Yeah, but what's USD? How much?
I got 595 out of that.
Ooh.
595. So I did my part, guys. I did my part. So there we go. I protected your BFOT price, my friends. If you guys
be a good boy too.
Yes, we all should be doing this. This is my humble opinion. We should all be doing this. It's not hard. It is not hard. You protect it and you do everybody else justice in this system if you actually stay in the system and off ramp on Fortius Economia. Seriously, the math's there. The math is there, guys. Yes, every once in a while you could be eating a little bit of fees, and yes, you could be eating a little bit difference, especially in the times and stuff like that. But we don't want to go to Juno Swap and swap it there. We want to burn it. So
you burn the BFOT to GFOT. You take the GFOT. Where do you go next?
You take your GFOT, and then you go to your stable module. Take your GFOT right here and go into SFOT. Nice, Fozzie.
I got it. Okay.
Then stable swaps. Make sure you're in this.
Hey,
pool.
I just increased the price. Look at that. You guys are welcome.
See, you guys. You should thank me and Nick. You should thank Nick and I. Me and Nick and I. But yeah, guys, like that's the way it should be done. Really, it should. I know. Some people are like, nah. If you and also like if you want to swap, you can swap your SFOT here for Juno as well, guys. You guys can do that here as well. Remember that you can swap it here as well, and that's how you actually really partake and really help out the system and everybody else is by doing it on here. Now, of course, if you want to get into other stuff, then it's on JunoSwap. You swap there, whatever. But I'm just letting y'all know. And then again, when the dungeons open up over the next couple of days too, that is how you're going to want to be doing it as well. If you guys are going to be wanting to play in the dungeon, swapping it through the dungeon, guys, through these mechanisms here. That's how you want to do it.
Yo, I just had a mind ripping experience. I just realized when you burn that GFOT, it's goodbye.
Yeah.
That just makes the supply of GFOT harder to get.
That's what I'm talking about, guys. It goes bye-bye. We want to burn it. We don't want to swap it. We want to burn it. That's the key, guys. We got to do this here. I'm telling you guys. Yes, I know some of you guys are going to do it anyway on JunoSwap, whatever. But if you do it on JunoSwap, you're not playing this game correctly. Or at least you're not helping everybody play the game correctly. You want to do it on the site. Brent, that's another great point. And that GFOT goes to the clearance when it's off pegged. When it's off pegged again, that goes to the clearance. Did y'all see that? Y'all see the BFOT price? It was down to 110. It's 112 right now. I'm telling y'all, that's the way you do it. That's the way you do it, guys. That's the way, David. That's the way you guys want to off-ramp. You guys learned something? Yes, I did my job. Nick and I did our job.
I learned something today, too.
Yes.
So
That's the way we do it, guys. So, like, if you guys can, partake in the whole system. And again, guys, when you burn these things, you guys already saw how quickly it was for us to go to 10 BFOT to 11 BFOT. If we do this, again, the next time you guys get rewarded, yes, but it equals out. You get more. So it doesn't matter, but you got to burn these things. You got to go through that mechanisms, guys. Again, go to FOT, burn it for BFOT, take your BFOT, go to the grand module, get your BFOT to GFOT. From GFOT, go to your stable module, swap your GFOT into SFOT, go to your stable swap pools, go to your UST if you want to go on to that asset, UST, or if you want to get into, you could do it here too. But if you want to trade your SFOT for BFOT or SFOT for GFOT, you can do that. You can do that as well. But yeah. I'll do it this way tomorrow. Good. Yes. Do it that way. Yes. But guys, that's basically what we got for the pop-up stream today, guys. I just want to really want to make you guys aware of it. Like, it looks like we're doing better right now, right? Like, hopefully we recapture a little bit. We're up like $200 for Bitcoin. We're back in the $24 range right now for Atom.
Ooh, Luna's at 82.
Later. Try to say Luna and whatever. Yeah, $82, almost 83.
Wait. Let me ask. Who bought Crow?
Did anybody buy Crow? Did anybody do that? You did? I do want to point one thing out though, real quickly, right? Real quickly before anything though. Because my wife's gonna be like, you said it's gonna be real fast. Check this out. Do you guys see that Rowan? Rowan is still up. It's been up. I don't know if you guys can see this. I don't know if y'all can see this. Here, I'll bring it to the sicky side. To this. Look at that. 3.89%. It's been like that all day. Who's been telling you guys about Rowan? Sif Chain? Us. We've been telling you about Rowan Sif Chain. Don't you guys forget it. You guys can get a stupid amount right now on Sif Chain. Before I leave you guys, I just want you do you, boo. You do you. But I want to show you guys something right now. If you guys don't know, I'm telling you guys, they making moves, son. Look at this Rowan USD. You're getting 322.5%. That is an APY of 1748. That's a stable and a token that's basically a stable as well. Actually, it's increasing, but it's basically a freaking stable. It's insane, guys. Yeah, and then you guys can see the trade volume right here, the pool TVL. There's pretty good liquidity there, guys. Man, it looked good. It looked real good. I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna play around in there. But that's all I got for today, Nick. Unless you got something else you want to say to everybody, I just want to let you guys know, be safe.
sir.
Be safe, guys. I'm thankful for each and every one of you guys. I want you guys to do well. If you guys are new here, please do us a favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification. We normally go live Monday through Friday at 9:15 Central Standard Time to about around 11 o'clock Central Standard Time. Heads up, I want to let you guys know, heads up, we actually have an interview tomorrow with the team from Dark or Constellation. If you guys don't know, let me show you guys this real quick, like. This is who we're talking about right here. Yeah. Let me go here, stats. All right, right here, if it works for me. Let me see here. So you can find them on Osmosis, and we are going to be talking about the team here from Constellation. So we're going to have them on the stream tomorrow. Be on the lookout for that, guys. We're going to be talking about what they're doing and their index fund and some other things. But yeah, don't miss out on that. We'll be hopefully in a lot better position tomorrow. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. Peace, love, and happiness. Profits for all. Be blessed. Get out of here, you crazy animals. Have a good night. Peace, guys.